Whoa, what's going on? How's it going? Sorry, I didn't catch that. What's your name? Emo what? Is there something else I could call you? You're a mommy? That's awesome. I love hot moms. Why don't you come back to my place for some pizza? Pizza, it's flat, it's got cheese, it's got anchovies, you know, all the good stuff. Come on, come back to my place. I'm gonna show you some stuff. Yeah, see, didn't I tell you pizza's just the best? I told you. Hey, do you mind if I get a bit of a napkin from you there? Yeah, thanks. Wipe my mouth with this. Awesome. Hey, what is all that on you anyway? Oh man, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Here, let me help you with that stuff. I bet you got a great bod under there. Here, let me get that for you. A little bit more. Yeah. Oh, you look pretty good. Don't mind me asking, but do you have a boyfriend? Cause I wouldn't mind seeing you again. Yeah, like back in my room. Come, check this out. 9 months later. Oh man, who would have thought that 9 months ago our love would have turned into this? Now we have something that we can share together. Man, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Our baby Mikey. Howdy and welcome back to the channel. I'm Country Boy, and if you hadn't already guessed it, we're going to be opening up another Universal Monster, sort of. Another Ninja Turtle, sort of. Well, it's a mix-up of the two. It's Michelangelo as the Mummy. So I've already done Raphael as Frankenstein, and I love that figure. It's one of the best figures that I got last year. I loved it so much that I had to get more of these figures. And so the next one that we're doing, obviously, is Michelangelo as the Mummy. I think it's great what NECA's doing with their Ninja Turtles lines, with their Universal Monsters line, and to mix them up like this, fantastic. It's just such a great idea. It reminds me of the old Playmates mashup that they did with the Universal Monsters of the Ninja Turtles. Obviously, they're changing the characters around. They're not doing the exact same turtles with the exact same characters, but it's working really well. From what I've got so far, I'm loving it. So I can't wait to get into this. So I guess without further ado, let's take a look at the packaging. And so here we have the packaging for Michelangelo as the Mummy. An ultimate action figure. On the cover here, you can see this is actually some artwork. This is like a painting that someone did. It isn't the actual figure itself, though it looks just like the figure. It's actually been drawn or painted. It's not the actual figure itself. But as you can see, it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossed with Universal Monsters figure. We'll turn to the side here. We'll look over there. Again, this is the same symbol there. Michelangelo's Mummy, and then the symbol, or sorry, the figure art down there. NECA Real Toys at the bottom. Turn it around. Oh, there's a whole bunch of writing up here, but these are all images of the actual figure itself. Looking pretty cool so far. I like all the artwork, all the like there's a snake there. There's the different head that it comes with. Looks pretty cool. Read all the little bits if you want to. Like, beware the curse of Cowabunga. You've been warned. And then on this side here, it gives you some more figures that are in the line so far. So yeah, obviously you can see Michelangelo as the mummy. This would be Leonardo as Hunchback. Ah, I haven't got him yet. I got Raphael as Frankenstein, or Frankenstein's monster, if you will. And then this is April as Frankenstein's bride, or Bride of Frankenstein, I should say. So I don't have that one yet. I don't have that one yet. This one and this one I do have. And there's actually more as well. There is a Donatello. There is a Splinter. There is a Casey Jones. And of course, I've got all of those kind of on pre-order. Whenever they get here, you will know about it. So that is the front side, and back. We'll do the top. It says ages 14 and up. I don't know why the Universal Monsters are 17 and up, and this is only 14 and up. What is the difference there? I don't know. Then on the bottom, there is some credits. So if you want to give some credit to the artwork that's on this thing, go ahead. It's one of these people here. And then like the NECA boxes always do, they open up. And there's some more of the figure right there on the side. And then the actual figure itself inside the packaging. And the packaging looks to be done quite well. I don't have any damage from what I can tell. But I guess, yeah, there's nothing left to do but to get into it and open the packaging. And here we have Michelangelo as the mummy. So far, what I'm seeing is I'm really liking the way he looks. He's got a really cool look to him. He's got definitely the Ninja Turtle look mixed with the mummy look. So they did a great job so far. We'll take a look at all the accessories first, though. So he's got these hands right here, kind of fist hands, I suppose. He's good for boxing and beating guys up if he wants to. Still wants to be a Ninja Turtle. He can still do that with these fists of his. And he's also got these gripping hands, which hold on to something. What do they hold on to? Oh, well, I mean, he's Michelangelo, so I think you can figure out what he's going to hold on to. He's going to hold on to these bad boys right here. These are his nunchucks. They're definitely a different take on the nunchucks because, you know, he's Egyptian, so he's got the Egyptian symbol type of nunchuck. What is this symbol exactly? I can't remember. I'm sure I knew at one point, but I don't know at the moment what these symbols are. But definitely Egyptian look to them. So that's what his nunchucks are going to be, with actual chain, as you can see. Then he's also got these extra wraps if you want to make him look like he's really falling apart and coming unwrapped on his person here. Go ahead and put these on there somewheres. He also comes with this snake, slithery little guy here. And he's got a bendy wire in him too, so you can move him however you like. You can make him all long, or you can make him all coiled up. You can make him wrap around his arm if you want to. But let's take a look at the detail here. Look at his face. Got the pink inside the mouth there. Gonna attack ya. I guess it'd be a cobra is what this would be. Got the cool V symbol in the back there. Got some striping going along it. You know, it's not too crazy detailed, but it does the job. Looks pretty cool. Definitely something I'll probably have with him. Definitely adds to the character, I suppose. Let's put that back there for now. Oh, let's put that back there in a sec. Wrap this a bit better. Yeah, that works. And then he also comes with one more head. This head right here, this is probably the talking point for this guy because he is looking creepy and freaky, but I'm sure any Ninja Turtles fan might know where this is derived from, what the idea was behind this. If anybody's ever seen the old 1990s Ninja Turtles costumes, like I think it's Donatello or Leonardo, I can't remember what they look like today. Well, they have like the rotting mouth like that, so it's exposing the teeth, and the eyes are really opened up like that as well. So this was obviously that was the inspiration for this thing right here. And it works perfectly for a mummy figure because he's rotting. He's been dead for thousands of years. Makes sense that he would have some sort of a look like this. And this might even be the look that I have on my figure because he just looks so cool. I love the detail on the eyes and the teeth. Really, really cool. Even got like a bit of a collapsed part of the skull there. Well, let's look at the figure as well though, because that's what we're here for. Looking pretty undead or dead, reanimated, what have you, mummified. This is Michelangelo. He's got the one eye open, one eye closed. Doesn't look like he's partying anymore. Looks like he had a long party night a couple of days ago, and he's still trying to sleep it off. Bit of a hangover. But he's got some cool wrapping on the body. It's a bit malleable here. You can see it moves. He's got all over his arms, all over his legs. And if you look at his belt, he's got like a scarab symbol right there. Also got some hieroglyphs kind of on the side, like the eye of, was it Isis? And then on the back, he's got more hieroglyphs on his shell. That's really cool. I really like the look of that. That looks really cool. Like a turtle, obviously he's a turtle, and scarab, and like some throwing star symbols. Just really cool. I really like the detail on the back there. And oh, this whole figure's got great detail. Man, he looks really cool. He looks so cool. He's gonna pair really well with my Frankenstein, my Raphael Frankenstein. But let's look at some of the posability, I suppose. Here is his arm, goes up about that far for the T-pose. Let's see, the elbow. I don't know if it's double jointed or not. I can't quite tell, but it goes about 90 degrees-ish, if you will. If it goes a little further, I'm not too sure. I don't want to force it. Then he's also got good wrist rotation all the way around. And it bends in like that as well if you need it to. Put the arm down. It doesn't have any kind of an ab crunch or anything like that because, I mean, he's a Ninja Turtle, so he's got a shell. There's no way you're going to be able to do that. But his legs go out quite far. Not quite going to be able to do the Van Damme splits, but pretty good, pretty good. Definitely more mobility than, I say, my Frankenstein does. The knees, I do believe these are double jointed because look how high that goes. That's a pretty good angle you get there. And then his foot goes up about that far, I guess, and then down about that far. So not too much movement on the foot, but again, you're not going to be doing that too much anyways. But he's got an ankle rocker if you need to, back and forth. And then the head goes all the way around if you needed to. I'm pretty sure you don't need to, but you could. His head goes down that far, which is pretty decent. And up that far, again, pretty decent. That's quite well done. So yeah, that is the articulation for this figure. And I just, just look at this. I just love this. He's got the belt, like classic Ninja Turtles got to have the belt on, right? And just even the belt, it's got like a little bit of like a malleable plastic to it. Is it moving back here? It looks like it's stuck in place back here, but that's fine. I don't want to move it anyways. I don't think there's anywhere to actually put the nunchucks on here, which is, I guess it's okay. It would have been nice to have that added in, but not necessary. I'm probably going to have him in his hands anyways, because he's a Ninja Turtle first, I'd say. So I got to have him with their weapons. So that's him close up. I'm going to do a little bit of comparisons next, so stay tuned to see what I do. Stay tuned. And so to start off my comparisons, I figured I'd mix Michelangelo with Michelangelo in the 1990s movie version of Michelangelo from NECA as well. All these comparisons will be NECA figures. But yeah, obviously you can see that they went with a more realistic look for the mummy, which is similar to the 1990s version, who looks just like he did in the old movie, the 1990 movie. And yeah, very similar, just maybe not as bright, definitely brighter on this side, but got similar elbow pads and knee pads, and the skin tone is very, very similar. So another comparison we can do is with the Universal Monsters mummy right here, which is also obviously an inspiration for this character because, boom, these two together make this guy. It totally makes sense. Mummy, Michelangelo, mummy, duh. So he's got lots of extra wrappings on him that you can take off, just like this guy came with. I haven't put him on yet, but you'll see, but one last comparison I suppose I can do is another one of the turtles that are in this line, and that would be the Raphael that I have. And I love this figure when he came out. I think he looks really cool. He's got the Raphael mixed with Frankenstein's look, and they just nailed it. He didn't come with nearly as many accessories as this guy. He basically came with his size, and I think that was it. Extra hands, there's different sets of hands. That's about it though. So obviously Michelangelo came with a lot more stuff, and that's really cool. But you know what? You don't need more stuff with Frankenstein. He comes with what he comes with because that's all he really needs. He's a big brute. But I hope you guys liked this video. Go ahead and like and subscribe. I am Country Boy 9 with an underscore in there somewheres. Go ahead and, yeah, like I said, hit the subscribe, hit the like. Go ahead and leave a comment if you like what you've seen here. If you didn't like what you've seen here, I plan to do more videos like this. I do have more characters like this on the way. If you like this, also check out my other channel with my friends called Wasted Opinions. We're on YouTube, and we just talk about random stuff. But for now, I suppose that's going to do it for Michelangelo as the Mummy. Stay tuned till next time when we come with another one of these guys. Who's it going to be? I don't know. Adios. Stay green.